Hi everyone, welcome and welcome back to Crystal Vision 1111. This is a general love reading for the collective. Not all of the messages that come through in this reading today may apply to all of you watching. So please only take in from this reading what speaks to your soul and what resonates for you and for your situation, and release the rest to the universe. So let's see what messages the universe wants to share with us today. What do we need to know? What is happening here? This is the Page of Cups. That is a beautiful Page of Cups card. All of those blues and purples and golds. We'll put some more cards down before we start talking about what's showing up, and that was the Ace of Cups actually that fell out. We'll put some more cards down until we start talking about what's here, because I want to see what story is developing on the top. So let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the collective need to hear, please? And this is the Fool. Okay, guys, so this is interesting. I feel right now that what this is telling us in these three cards, that your person feels foolish for hiding their feelings from you. This Page of Cups is someone who can be emotionally immature, someone who's not able to talk about their feelings, someone who's not able to let down their guard and let you in. And I feel this person is acknowledging that they have this regret and remorse for not being able to share their feelings with you, because their feelings for you are definitely here with this Ace of Cups that fell out onto the table, literally from the deck. They fell in love with you when they first saw you, and that love has been something that has been present this entire time, even during the time that you're apart from each other. Just because you're not talking, it doesn't mean the souls are not communicating, because they are, and the love is still flowing back and forth between your heart and this person's heart. The Page of Cups also tells us that communication is coming from your person, because pages do deliver messages, and it's usually a message of love that comes from the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is a water sign, so if you or your person have your sun, moon, or rising signs in Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, this can be a place of validation that there's a message in this reading for you. You don't have to be a water sign for this reading to work or resonate with you. These readings are for the collective, and they are for all signs, regardless of what your sign is or your person's sign. But your person is saying here, I wasn't emotionally mature. And what else I'm hearing is that your person is saying, I didn't do it right. I want to show you that I've grown up and start telling you how I feel about you and sharing this love that I've always had for you, because it's always been there, and I feel foolish for not telling you how I felt before. But as well, this Fool is about your person saying here they're getting ready to take this step towards you and start presenting themselves through messages, communication, to see if you're willing to give them an opportunity to start over, because that is what that Ace of Cups is about. It can be about love at first sight, yes, which is probably what both you and your person felt in that moment that the two of you first met, but it's also about starting fresh, where you're both on the same page, where there's a level playing field, where one of you isn't trying to hide what they're feeling or not be expressive because of whatever reasons cause them to not be able to share their love for you, because they are working through all of those issues now. But also with this Fool, it says to expect the unexpected. All of a sudden, out of the blue, anything can shift and change, because the Fool is ruled by the planet Uranus, the planet that causes all of a sudden, out of the blue, instant change in this situation and in this dynamic with your person. But with it being next to this Ace of Cups, this is the opportunity, guys, for a powerful fresh start with your person. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the universe want to share with the collective, please? This is the Eight of Wands, and this tells us again that communication is coming. I love the Eight of Wands in this deck, which is the Shadowscapes Tarot, because it's got these beautiful foxes, if anyone resonates with foxes, but also this figure is holding these dandelions, and the wind is catching the dandelions and blowing them away, because the Eight of Wands is all about movement. And your person acknowledging that it's time to get the connection between you and them unstuck. They're saying here, especially with it being next to the Fool, it's time to get moving. I know it's my responsibility to reach out and communicate. I know I'm the one that has to take action, because the Eight of Wands is also a card of communication. So far we have communication coming from your person. We have this opportunity for this powerful fresh start with them. We also have movement happening, because the Fool is ruled by Uranus, and the Eight of Wands is all about sudden and swift change as well, getting things unstuck and getting things moving, just like the wind is blowing those dandelions here. So yes, your person may have been hiding their feelings for you and not telling you how they felt, but things are about to change, because with what we have so far, things are about to get unstuck, but we need to see what else we need to know for this reading. What other messages does the universe want to share with a collective? What do we need to know, please? Justice. Well, justice is about equal give and take. It's about reciprocity, and your person knowing that they did not give equally to you, the same that you gave to them. They probably gave you a lot less. Maybe they did more in the beginning when the two of you were first spending time together, but then they got comfortable, they started to slack off, they stopped giving to you. You were doing all the heavy lifting. Perhaps they were even taking you for granted, but that is not how it's going to be anymore. It will be different with your person. Justice is ruled by Libra. So if you or your person have your sun, moon, or rising signs in Libra, again, a place of validation, but it does not have to be Libra. You don't have to be Libra for this reading to work or resonate. As I already mentioned, these readings are for all signs. They're collective readings. But justice is also your person acknowledging here that the two of you have unfinished business. And part of that unfinished business is this person coming forward to tell you how they feel about you. Maybe they were fearful in the past. Maybe they've been hurt and they weren't able to work through those issues. Perhaps they've never been able to express their love for anyone in the past, and they felt it with you from that very first moment. We talked about that love at first sight with that Ace of Cups. But your person knows it's their turn to show up and start restoring this equilibrium in this relationship, restoring the peace and the harmony to this connection. And that is part of their plan here with this Justice card, because they're acknowledging that they didn't treat you with fairness when the two of you were spending time together before, by hiding their feelings, by not letting you in, by not letting down their guard, and expressing how they truly feel about you, which was always there. And you guys, come on, you felt it, you could see it, you could feel it, you experienced it, and perhaps for some of you, they didn't hide their feelings. Perhaps they told you how they felt, willing to share that with you. Perhaps they showed you how they loved you, and you knew, but then everything changed because this person became fearful, or whatever reason caused them to shut down their emotions. And so what they're saying here is they want to redo all of this. They want to reset this relationship. Only this time they will give back to you, because they want this relationship to be balanced. They want to be all in, just like you have always been all in with them. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading. What other messages does the collective need to hear? What is going on here? Why did this person hide their feelings? Let's see. Well, this is the Lovers. Well, the Lovers tells us your person's not going to be hiding their feelings anymore. They're going to come out in the open with it, because the Lovers is all about love. And your person saying here, yes, I have always loved you, and I was not able to express my feelings for you because of old emotional wounds that I went through in the past, because of childhood trauma, because of things that have held me back, and I've been insecure about telling you how I feel about you. But I'm working on that because I'm making this decision for love, because the Lovers is really a card of making a decision here, and it is a decision for love. The Lovers is ruled by Gemini. So if you or your person have your sun, moon, or rising signs in Gemini, again, a place of validation that there's a message here for you in this reading. Now, the Lovers can tell us that you and your person are soulmates, because the Lovers is a union of hearts, a union of souls. Or you could be twin flames, because the Lovers is ruled by Gemini, which means the twins. Whether you are soulmates, whether you are twin flames, or some other kind of connection, spiritual counterpart relationship, rest assured that your person is acknowledging and has a greater understanding of that now. And maybe this is something you guys talked about before. Maybe your person was not open to having these conversations about this kind of connection in the past. But that is shifting and changing as your person is working through the things here that they're going through during the time that you are preparing for union. Because with this Fool card here and the Lovers card, these are two cards of major choice. And the Fool is a card as well of major changes happening in this relationship between you and your person. And your person getting ready to take this leap of faith here and jump into this love with you. And no longer hide their feelings. Put them all out in the open. And that is what that Ace of Cups is about. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading. What other messages does the collective need to share with us today, please? Let's see what else we need to know for this reading. What other messages does the universe want to share with us today? The Four of Wands. Well, your person may have been hiding their feelings for you in the past, but with this Four of Wands dropping next to the Lovers, it's telling us that your person sees this long-term with you. They see this long-term partnership. The Four of Wands is a card of reconciliation and reunion. But more importantly, it is a card that is about the celebration of your union with your person. Whether that is an engagement, a hand-fasting ceremony, a wedding, a housewarming party, just the two of you going somewhere for the evening for a nice romantic dinner, or perhaps doing something at home to celebrate the fact that you're getting back together. It could also even be taking a trip, the two of you going somewhere for a night out, an overnight, or perhaps even a weekend, and spend some wonderful, romantic, quality time together, getting to know each other again. Because remember, it's going to be about a reset. It's going to be about starting this over, because your person is going to be in a different space. Remember, I said you were kind of like you were both going to be at the same level when you started to return this connection and start building it up. And that is because your person has changed, and they're no longer finding the need to hide their feelings. They're no longer wanting to repress their love and their emotions for you. So there will be that level playing field between you and your person. So yes, it is all about getting to know each other all over again, but that will be a lot of fun, exciting experiences for both of you. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading. What other messages does the collective need to hear? What does the universe want to share with us, please, about this person and this connection? What do we need to know? Well, this is the Three of Pentacles. Well, this tells us your person is going to do what it takes here. It also tells us your person sees you as the partner for them. They see you as the one for them, because this Three of Pentacles is about teamwork and wanting to work with you as a team to rebuild this relationship. This means what we already talked about. It will be a level playing field. It will be about equal give and take, each giving to the other. love, compassion, kindness, understanding, being generous with each other. Your person is going to be all in with this Three of Pentacles being present. The Three of Pentacles is about the builder. So it tells us your person wants to build this relationship and take this plunge here and start over with you, because they're acknowledging that you are the ideal person for them. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading. What messages does the universe want to share with the collective? What do we need to know about this person? What is going on, please? Well, this is the King of Pentacles. And this is all about someone who has grown up. Someone who has found their emotional maturity and stability, or is in the process of finding it. Hallelujah. Amen to that, guys. The King of Pentacles is an earth sign, so if you or your person have your sun, moon, or rising signs in Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, again, a place of validation, that there's a message here, but you don't have to be an earth sign for this reading to work. This is the energy of this card, and the energy that is coming towards you from your person, wanting to be honest, open, trustworthy, accountable, reliable, wanting to show you that yes, they've gained this stability within them, emotional stability and maturity, perhaps even greater mental stability and maturity as well, so that they can be this partner that you can trust, that you can depend on, because the King of Pentacles energy is all about trust, respect, honor, doing the right things, making sure that they are there for you, making sure that it's equal give and take. With this Justice card, this is the person who wants to build a stable relationship with you. They just didn't have that stability within them before, when the two of you were spending time together before this separation period that you're in right now. But this King of Pentacles as well is someone who can tell you how they feel. And they will definitely show you with that King of Pentacles energy, because that is what the energy of this card does. They show you, they tell you, they're there for you. They love, support, and honor and respect you. And that is the kind of relationship that you need to have with this person, and how they need to treat you guys, honestly. Let's see what else the universe wants to share with us today, please. What messages does the collective need to hear about this person? What do we need to know? Well, this is the Hangman. The Hangman has not shown up for a few days, but here he is again. And he does tend to show up quite a bit for these collective readings, but we have to consider why that might be. And the Fool does as well, and sometimes the Lovers can also. But we have to consider what the Hangman is about. The Hangman is about your person having a breakthrough, because they see things now much more clearly than they saw them before. And if this is someone who was hiding their feelings for you and not being expressive of their emotions and their love for you, they understand why they did that. Because they weren't mature, because they didn't have that emotional stability, and perhaps they just have never done it before and they didn't know how, and this is something that they have learned about themselves during the time that you have been away from each other in this separation space while you're individually preparing for union. But the Hangman is so much more than that. It tells us your person wants to hang on to you and to this relationship. The Hangman is a card of sacrifice, and it tells us that, especially being next to this King of Pentacles and this Justice card, that your person is going to do what it takes. They will sacrifice whatever they have to make sure that they can be this partner for you. So for instance, if they have a job that's giving them a lot of, toxic and dysfunctional behavior because they hate this job, and, although they make good money at this job and they have resisted finding another job because, you know, it's okay and they're used to it and they're comfortable, but they're not really happy with what they're doing. And the people that work there suck, and people that work there are toxic and dysfunctional, and it's just not a nice place to work. And your person doesn't feel like they've been advancing with their career the way that they want to, especially with this coming next to this King of Pentacles, because King of Pentacles is also very much about their career, their work, and their financial security and stability. But perhaps your person has just decided to just kind of like stick it out at this place, hoping that things are going to change and thinking, well, everything changes at some point, so it's going to get better here. And perhaps they've been too lazy to look for something else. Although you'd been encouraging them to find another job and make something else happen, because you can see how miserable they are, and you see that this place that they work is kind of like a big, huge dysfunctional mess, and they really need to move on and gain greater professional experience somewhere else. So back to that point, after that little story there, what this is saying is your person will make that sacrifice. They'll leave that job. If they can acknowledge that this job is making them not be full on in this relationship with you because they're working 80 hours a week and the two of you don't have time to spend together, and this is something that the two of you always talked about and perhaps even argued about, they will make that change. This is just an example, okay, guys? The point with this is, with the Hangman being here, your person will make those sacrifices that they need to show you that they will be all in with you. Your person wants to hold on to this relationship. They want to hang on to you and to this love. This is why they're going to start doing things differently, being a better communicator, making more compromises with you, but most importantly, showing up for you, being all in with you, especially with this King of Pentacles and that Justice card being here. And starting to get this situation between the two of you into this forward flow that comes with this Fool and that Eight of Wands, so you guys can start getting it together. There are cards of longevity in this reading, guys, in the tarot portion of this reading. This tells us your person has been seeing a future with you. But this reading started with their immaturity, with that Page of Cups, and it ends with their maturity. So really, they hid their feelings because they weren't emotionally prepared for this relationship with you. And they felt their heart burst open when they first saw you, just like you did. You were ready for it. They weren't. So they did all this crazy stuff to put the distance and space between you. But they're going to make reparations for that, because that Page of Cups is also about an apology coming at you from your person. So let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the collective need to hear? Surrender. I love this card because it is so powerful. It does come with number 26, if anyone resonates with 26, but this is about your person surrendering. And that really is about a lot of what this tarot portion of the reading's been about as well. They're tired of fighting their feelings. They're tired of not being able to tell you how they feel. This is why this message of love is coming from your person, because they want to be expressive of their love for you. They want to share how much they love you with you. And they want you to be able to see and understand yourselves why they've held it back, why they couldn't tell you how they felt. And you will have a much greater understanding of your person as they start explaining all of this to you. And that is the energy of the Hangman for you guys as well. You will have your breakthrough, you will have your clarity, and you will be able to see the forest through the trees, through all of this stuff about why you had to go through this period. And yes, it's been hard and it's a difficult journey, but you will understand. And once you get that understanding and this breakthrough and this clarity for yourself, you will understand it. You'll go, oh, now I get it. And then it will all make sense to you. All that glitters This card comes with number 16. This card has two masks on it. And if we look closely, we can see that face above this glitter and these masks. This is about your person being authentic, hiding their feelings for you and not telling you how they felt about you was them not living the truth. They were living a lie. And you know what? You can only live a lie for so long until the truth comes all pouring out, and that is what this is saying here. When your person returns, they will be authentic. They will be real. They will tell you how they feel. They will put it all out for you. They will talk about every date that you went on and what you were wearing and where you went and the kind of activities that you did and how your hair looked, because this is really sort of like burned in this person's mind. This is why they're saying, I have always loved you, but I couldn't express what I was feeling for you because I was afraid. I was fearful. I'd been hurt in the past. I didn't know how to be expressive of my feelings and my emotions. Whatever it is for your person, they will tell you. That mask is coming off. One of my favorite Rumi quotes, take off your mask. Your face is glorious, and you will see your person be real and raw and true with you. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading. What other messages does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know about what's going on here with this person and with this reading? What do we need to know? What is happening here? Let it go. Number 24. Now, okay, so this isn't about your person letting you go. It isn't about you letting your person go. This is really about your person letting go of the need to control, of the need to control their feelings, hide their feelings. This is about them letting it all out and just going with the flow and letting this connection between the two of you hit this space where it's so desperately trying to go, which is to this partnership that comes with the Lovers, the Four of Wands, and the King of Pentacles. That's about stability in a relationship. But this card, with this beautiful green heart and these pink rose petals coming towards you, this is about just letting go and surrendering to what's happening, you guys. Very much like that one. And if you haven't surrendered to what's happening in this connection and you're trying to fight it and you're trying to really figure out what's going on and you spend a lot of time trying to find out what's happening with your person, it can be exhausting because ultimately what's going to happen is going to happen in accordance with this divine plan. And when we let go and we surrender to the universe, we're turning all of our worries over to power that is greater than us. And in doing that, we can gain so much more power. Because we're just like, you know what will be will be. This is how it's going to go. The universe has control. The universe has my back. The people upstairs, they know what they're doing, because ultimately we can't control it anyway. Let go. Let the universe, let God, let your angels and guides, because that is what is happening here for your person as well. But they are also going to let it go and let it all out and tell you how they feel, because they don't want to control their emotions anymore. They don't want to control what's going on in their heart. And they're tired of living from this place of, well, what I'm hearing is they're tired of just living in the place where their brain is. This is about them wanting to live in their heart and follow through with what their heart is doing. That is what is going on here in regard, well, with your person, actually. So let's see what else we need to know for this reading. What other messages does the collective need to hear about what's going on with this person, please? I worry that if I let you in and open myself up completely, you'll find something about me you don't like, right? Which is why this person was wearing a mask before. because they were afraid that you would see something about them that you didn't like. But come on, guys, you could already see everything about this person, even though they may have been wearing this mask, because you could see into the depths of this person's soul. You could see that, you know that, and this person knew it as well. But that is why they kind of like shut their heart down. They didn't want to let you in completely. And this was part of their fear, their insecurity. Oh my God, if they really see into the deep core of who I truly am, what if there's something about me they don't like? What if they learn that I have a wart on my toe? Or, yes, that's a silly example, but the thing is, you already knew everything about this person. You could see to the depths of their soul anyway. And yes, that is part of the reason this person bottled themselves up as well, trying to protect themselves, trying to protect their heart. But your person is going to let you in completely, because that is how you build a solid, stable relationship. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading. What other messages does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know about this person? What is happening here? The love I feel for you is so intense that it made me feel like I was losing control. Right. So, losing control to their feelings, losing control to their emotions, and to this connection, and to you. And so what better way to do that? To stop that from happening than to slam on the brakes, put up that wall, try to shut you out, put on that mask. Let's not be authentic. Let's not be real. Let's live a lie by not telling you how they feel. And that's what I mean by that, living the lie. By not telling you how they love you, that is them living a lie, and that is them wearing a mask and not being authentic. But the love they feel for you is so intense. They did feel that they were losing control of their emotions, of their life. And so the only way for many of these people to regain that control is to run, to ghost, to slam on the brakes, to create problems, and to not express their feelings. But all of this is changing because your person is going to surrender and let it all go. No more need to control their feelings, no more need to protect their heart, no more of that. None of it. And so you will see this difference happening with your person. Let it go, let it flow is how your person is going to view this with you as they present themselves to you again. At least that's what I'm hearing. Let it go, let it flow, and let that love flow right out of them and right to you. That is the energy that you will see as your person rebuilds this relationship with you. Let's see what else we need to know. What other messages does the collective need to hear about what's going on here, please? I have deep regret and owe you an apology. Well, yes. Bingo. Yes, they do. And that also came up with the very first card. That Page of Cups is about an apology coming from your person. And they will apologize. They will tell you everything. That will be a very authentic, real apology. It will be sincere because your person wants to give you an explanation, not as excuses, but to take responsibility for the things that they did that created the damage in this relationship, because this is about your person wanting to be real with you, authentic with you, and all in this relationship, because this King of Pentacles energy is someone who desires a long-term union. They desire a long-term partner. They can be slow to getting it there, and you guys are probably feeling and experiencing that at the moment, but they do get it there. So your person does feel so much regret for all of the things that they did, and we talked about that as well in the beginning about how they feel foolish and how they have regret for not being able to tell you how they feel. Let's see what else so they're going to make the changes for that as they rebuild this relationship with you. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know? What is going on here? I'm ready to talk and be totally open and honest with you. Well, yes. And this is what needs to happen. Yes. And it does look like that in the reading anyway, as well. This is about your person wanting to talk, because we do have cards of communication coming from your person. They want to tell you how they feel. They want to be expressive. They know that it's time to let go of all of this control and just let it flow naturally and organically to the place where the two of you are able to come into this union with each other. So we'll throw some more cards now and see what else we need to know. What other messages does the collective need to hear for this reading today, please? What do we need to know? What is going on? Guidance, faith, healing, intuition, and dreams. Yes, I do feel your person has been dreaming about you guys. And you probably have as well, especially with the eclipse energies that we're all feeling right now. But this is also saying they are healing. They're healing. And they have faith. They have faith in this connection, and they have faith that they can work through the issues they need to work through to get back to you and back to this relationship. Because they want this opportunity to build this solid, stable foundation with you. That is what this is telling us here. Do you have faith that your person can get it done? Do you believe that they can work through all of their stuff? Because that's what they're saying here. They're getting guidance. The people upstairs are helping them. They are giving them dreams. They are giving them signs and synchronicities. And they are able to, your person is able to see with much greater clarity now than they ever have before, with that hangman being there. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading. What other messages does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know? Childish. Well, immature, argumentative, and playing the victim. Yeah, perhaps your person has been childish. And we have talked about that, but that immaturity is something that's going to be going away, because your person is getting the guidance that they need. Perhaps they're even talking to friends and family that are supportive of you in this relationship and are encouraging your person to grow up and get moving and get back to this relationship. But your person is saying here, yes, they even played the victim, because when you play the victim, you don't have to be accountable and responsible for your words, actions, and behaviors. Or you think you don't, because you're victimized by whomever, whenever, however. And that could be as well for some of you, your person playing the victim. But what they're saying here is they were childish. They were immature. And what they really need to do is to show up and start being this partner you need them to be. See what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the collective want to share with us, please? What do we need to hear? What do we need to know? Determined, persistent, still holding on, flowers and gifts. Yeah, so your person is persistent and they are still holding on. And this determined card very much looks like a couple perhaps getting married or getting engaged and wanting to definitely still be together. And that is the energy that comes from your person. Very much so here with this determined card, but also with this King of Pentacles, with the Lovers, and with that Four of Wands. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the collective need to hear about this person? What do we need to know? Divine masculine, yang and masculine energy. Well, this is an energy. It's not necessarily specific to a gender, because we all have divine feminine and divine masculine energies within us, right? You guys know that. And so what this is saying is your person is going to take action. That is the characteristics of the divine masculine. They have a plan. They think about a plan. They strategize a solution, and then they follow through, because the divine masculine energy is all about taking action, moving and grooving, getting things unstuck, like this Fool card and that Eight of Wands. Those are cards of movement. Those are cards of action. Those are cards that telling us things are going to one day coming up here, all of a sudden be very different here in the situation between you and your person. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the collective need to know about this person and this connection? What do we need to hear? Intimacy, passion, coming into union, yes. Chemistry and missing you. Well, yes, your person misses you. But there is a lot of evidence here throughout this reading that you and your person are coming into union with each other. That we have seen with the Fool, about starting over, with the Ace of Cups, with the Lovers, with the Four of Wands, and with the King of Pentacles, but also with your person acknowledging here that they're going to do what it takes and do what they need to do with equal give and take in this connection moving forward between the two of you. And you will see this difference in your person because they know they have to be all in with you, and that they desire and long to be all in with you and this relationship as the two of you rebuild it with this energy of that Three of Pentacles. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know about this person? What is going on here, please? Thinking of you, crying, nostalgia, missing you. Well, your person does miss you. We have seen throughout this reading their feelings of regret and remorse, and acknowledging here that they should have done things differently. They feel foolish for how they acted, for holding back their feelings, for not telling you how they feel, for holding back their feelings and for not telling you how they feel. But as your person starts communicating with you, and that communication is coming, we have seen that several times here in this reading, you will see a determination in this person. You will see a drive in them. This is going to be about them being determined and persistent, because that is the energy that comes with that King of Pentacles. Someone who does what it takes, someone who has a plan and follows through with that plan as well, because that is the energy of the divine masculine coming towards you. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know about what's going on with this situation? Hiding their true feelings. Well, yes, deep emotions, secretly in love, cold and detached. And this is very much about how your person has been. But it's no longer how they desire to be. This is about them wanting to do what it takes to be all in with you. This is about them no longer hiding their feelings, but expressing them, telling you how they feel, showing you how they feel, and you will never doubt again from this person how they feel about you as they start reaching out and start putting feelers out, dipping their toe in the water to see if you're even willing to talk and communicate with them, because they don't know for sure, but that's what they have to figure out, and they will be determined to do that. You will see that coming from them. And you will also see this person growing up or returning as a grown-up who's able to make compromises, have adult conversations, do what it takes to be your partner with equal give and take, and just allowing this relationship to build to this beautiful place of union that it's trying to get to. Your person is not going to hide their feelings anymore. They know that it's time to let them out, because they know that to have this relationship with you, they want to be real, authentic, and honest with you, and allow their feelings to come out and tell you how they've always felt about you, and that they do see this future if you're willing to give them this chance to have this fresh start with them. This is your reading for today, everyone. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light to all of you. Have a great day, everyone.